Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Virgo for January 2020. All of the decks have been pre-shuffled and meditated on. Virgo, as I was meditating in your energy, I felt some type of stagnation or being stuck. I feel like you are overthinking a situation, not sure what that situation is. I'm also seeing wanting to be or going to be successful at something, and you're going to receive praise and recognition from it. So we're going to start off with a Moonology card for the overall energy for Virgo, for the month of January 2020. Alright, and so you have a full moon eclipse, and it says conclusions are within reach. So we've just had the Cancer full moon energy to occur, and I believe there's like a pre something or another moon eclipse. So, Google that. But I'm definitely seeing here, because of the full moon energy, and this is a full moon eclipse card, conclusions being within reach. Maybe around this time period in January, you are wrapping up something, putting something to an end. Let's see if I can fix the lighting. I'm not sure if that's better. I do apologize if the lighting's off. But I'm definitely seeing something coming, and I apologize for my voice as well. I'm definitely seeing something coming to a conclusion, something wrapping up. So let's see what else comes out in relation to the energy. Bottom of the deck, you have meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. It's really been a theme for the readings that I've been doing, where for the Moonology cards, there's either a card coming out that's a full moon or a new moon. The overall energy is a full moon or a new moon, and it's just been that dynamic with things closing out and things starting over. New energy coming in, old energy getting closed out. So you also have that dynamic in your reading with the full moon eclipse and with the new moon in Pisces. It says to meditate and contemplate. So definitely use this time to focus on what it is that you want. Feel it. I did mention in one of my other readings that the way to manifest is to feel the emotion that you will feel when you have what it is that you are desiring to have. So I feel like that's important for you right now when you go into meditation, when you contemplate on what it is that you want to do, or what you want your next step to be, or what direction you want your life to head in. You definitely need to feel the energy of what it is that you are meditating on. Okay. We're going to get a mermaid card for more overall energy for you, Virgo. Alright, so I did see this card as I was shuffling. I kept seeing this as I was shuffling this deck while I was meditating. Accept heaven's help. The card says you've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. I think that this pairs lovely with the conclusions are within reach card. I feel like there's going to be a beautiful blessing here. Something rather divine. Something that you have been praying for. And something that you have been asking for. I feel like you're going to get it. If not, in January, really, really soon. Time is fluid. But you definitely, whatever it is that you've been sending up to God, Source, the universe, or praying about, heaven heard you. Universe heard you. Source heard you. And they are going to bless you. I'm also feeling like you're going to be receiving some messages regarding this. And we have make a wish. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. So it's a very auspicious time for you, Virgo. I feel like it's an auspicious time for a lot of signs. It's really good manifestation energy. It tends to be that way at the beginning of the year, especially with us going into a new decade and then the year of 2020. It's all very, very auspicious. I feel like right now, Virgo, whatever it is that you are asking for or desiring, meditate on it, concentrate on it, and use, your law of attraction, your prayer, your fasting, whatever method you use to, facilitate blessings into your life. Go ahead and do that. Let's see what's going on in love with the romance angel card for Virgo, January 2020. Does Virgo need to know about romance for January 2020? So, bottom of the deck, we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I always feel like that's like new love energy, puppy love energy. Even if you are not in a brand new relationship, you've been with someone for a particular amount of time, I feel like now it's a good time to renew your relationship, have fun, go on dates, do whatever it is that was bringing you joy when you first was getting to know this person. And your card says getting to know each other. So some of you Virgos could be meeting someone new very soon. If that's something that you have been praying for, you are going to be able to manifest this person into your reality here with getting to know each other. It says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. This always gives me the energy of meeting someone new or not. I mean, paired up with playfulness. Yes, that's the energy that I get. Right underneath that, we have calling in your soulmate. So I definitely feel like for a lot of you, it's going to be someone new, and it's going to be that you were praying for, hoping for, wishing for a new relationship to come in, and then it comes in. So let's see what the tarot has to say. We have the Two of Pentacles. I don't read reversals. We have the Page of Swords with the Five of Cups. We have the King of Swords. Oh, we have your card here, Virgo, the Hermit card. How did I know that was going to come out? We have the Magician. We have the Queen of Pentacles. That's too many. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. The bottom of the deck energy, Virgo, is the Five of Pentacles. Let's talk about this. The Five of Pentacles is typically read as feeling abandoned, left out in the cold, unseen. I'm definitely feeling some sadness here. Some boredom. I mean, a lot of just, if I'm being honest, depressing energy here. We're going to talk through it, but I'm definitely feel like maybe you felt like you've been abandoned by someone, or, this could even speak to the fact that you might be having some issues financially. I can see that for some of you. Um, but I'm definitely seeing, if we're gonna talk about all of it. So let's talk about love first. I'm definitely seeing here that it could be someone here that hurt you, left you, broke up with you, or ended the relationship. And it left you sad. You may have been, or you may still be, looking, checking this person's social media, trying to see what it is they're going to be doing, or what they've been up to. And what you are finding as you stalk them online is not making you happy. This energy could be vice versa. This could be another person. If you've broken up with them, they could be stalking you online, and what they're saying is not making them happy. So just know that it can go either way, whatever resonates for you. I'm definitely seeing this person, whoever it is doing the stalking, they are maturing, and they are realizing that me going to look for something that I really don't want to find is not helping me, which is good. That is growth. That is progress. So, we're going to clarify all these cards, including the Five of Pentacles. But for right now, I'm going to say that this looks like a breakup. It looks like maybe someone is ready to let this breakup go and bring in new love. Okay? So, with the Two of Pentacles, Virgo, you may have a lot on your plate. You may be dealing with work, home. You may be trying to find out, how am I going to balance the love life with working all the time, or taking care of my family, or my hobby, or hanging out with my friends, and then dating. Like, whatever it is, you're like kind of concerned about how you're going to keep everything afloat. You may feel like the energy is a bit overwhelming and you have a lot on your plate. Maybe you're trying to make a decision about something. With the Page of Swords, this is where I get the spying energy from. This is how everyone reads the Page of Swords. But I also feel like the Page of Swords could be that you're learning something. So again, I feel like whatever it is that you're learning or learning about is not making you happy, because we have the Five of Cups. As I was saying earlier, you have to feel your feelings. If something is making you sad, you have to kind of just be sad for a minute. Acknowledge that, accept it, and move on. In this card, the imagery, of course, he has these Two of Cups behind him, which is what everyone talks about. He can turn around and he has the Two of Cups. And yeah, but there's also a bridge over here that he has to go over, and then it leads him to this place. I don't know if this is a job, a home, or whatever it is, a church. I don't know what it could be, but feel your feelings, acknowledge that 3 cups have spilled, and that's something. That's a loss right there, and it's painful. So feel that, and then move on. And I see that with the Page of Swords right here, the sadness right in the middle, and then the King of Swords, that you do move on, and that your loss or your pain matures you. Okay? Again, it goes back to what I was saying. If you've been spying and what you're finding online about your significant other or former significant other, is not making you happy, then you stop that. You stop that. So with the King of Swords, he is very logical. He's thinking things through. He is ready to cut out anything that does not serve him and that is not, progressing him, which is good. That's a good thing. That's air sign energy. So I feel like you could be dealing with an air sign. I mean, we have all of it here, but definitely with the Page of Swords and the King of Swords, strong air sign energy, or Earth, or particularly a Gemini or another Virgo. Do have the Hermit card here. So sometimes when life becomes overwhelming, you just need to take a step back. Maybe that is the conclusion that you came to, because we do have the conclusions that are within reach card here. The conclusion that you came to, or maybe will come to, is that you need to be alone for a second. You need to maybe not even get to know another person, but get to know yourself. Find out what it is that you like, what you don't like. If you're getting out of a relationship, examine that while you're feeling the sadness here with the Five of Cups. Examine what it was that made you unhappy about the relationship. And, make the determination that that's not something that you're going to accept in your next relationship. Go within and find the answers that you're seeking, basically. With the Magician, this goes back to your manifestation power. So you have the power now to do what it is, to move in the direction that you want to move in. If you are ready to move forward in an endeavor, in a relationship, or from a relationship, you definitely are able to do so. I feel like there could be some worry about money here because we have the Queen of Pentacles partnered up with the Seven of Pentacles, and they both look really sad in these images. She has this coin in her lap and she looks all sad. He has the Seven of Pentacles in his lap and he looks all sad. Now, I usually don't like to read the Pentacles as love, but I'm compelled to say that there's maybe two people who were in a relationship, and this message does not have to go, it does not have to be about the same group of Virgos that I was just talking to or talking about. This could be a totally different set of Virgos, whatever resonates for you. But these are two people, this one person over here, um, seven whole pentacles and still unhappy. One whole pentacles and you're a queen and still unhappy. So we're going to clarify that energy. So I feel like that could be saying that, like, if you're separated from someone, you really don't feel happy without them. You really are not. I mean, you have all the things that you need to survive and to take care of yourself. You're not in total lack, but you feel like you are because maybe you just love this person so much and you want to be with them. And if that's the case, I really feel like they feel the same way too. But you guys, you may not be talking about this right now. I don't know. Those are the messages that came through. I'm just reading these cards here. We should get some clarifiers to see if that is the case or to see if we can get any new messages from this. So we're going to clarify all the cards. Not all my readings do I clarify all the cards, but this is a doozy for me. So we're going to start with the Two of Pentacles. What is this Two of Pentacles about for Virgo for January 2020? We have the Four of Pentacles. I want to get another card on that. And the Two of Wands. So, are you saving up for something? Maybe you're trying to juggle your money or balance your bank account because you're saving for something. Saving for a trip, maybe? I kind of got that too in the pre-shuffle energy or the premeditation energy, just saying. Or maybe you have a plan and you're not sure about your plan, so you're not sharing your plan with anyone else. Tell me about the Page of Swords. Okay, so you or the other person, whoever the Page of Swords is in this reading, they are seeking advice from readers. So definitely, if anything in this video resonates with you, you can reach out to me. I can give you a personal reading. The readings are very affordable. Or we can just chit chat at my email if you want to. So the Page of Swords here, and I mean in this particular deck that I'm using to clarify, you can clearly see that she's a card reader. And I feel like you are seeking information from readers. I feel like maybe if the stuff that you've learned in the reading may not be what you wanted to hear, and as a reader, I do apologize for that. I feel like maybe you went to multiple readings, or watched multiple readings on YouTube, and you are still searching for answers. But there can be some trouble with getting too many opinions. Too many hands in the pot can cause commotion. I'm seeing commotion and conflict here with the Five of Swords energy. Five of Wands energy. And I feel like maybe you're getting different things told to you about the situation and you just need one answer. I definitely feel like the answers that you seek are within, though. It's not something that someone external can give to you, which is probably not good for business, but I mean, that's what the cards are showing. I like to be honest with you. I definitely feel like you may be, again, maybe the other person, but you, excuse me, putting too much value on what other people think or feel about your situation more so than what you think or feel. And if you want something, you definitely need to talk to your higher self, your source, the creator of the world, of the universe, to get what it is that you want. Tell me about the Five of Cups. The Three of Pentacles. Some of you could have been in a third party situation in regards to your relationship. And if you were, I'm sorry about that. I know that's never fun. Could also be a work situation that you're unhappy about. Tell me about the King of Swords. You may have a really strict, no nonsense type of boss at your job. But we have the Temperance card clarifying the King of Swords. But I definitely feel like the King of Swords wants communication or wants to communicate. And they are just trying to make sure that when they come forward with communication, they are saying the right thing. Definitely, if you are feeling unhappy about a work situation, before you go speak to your boss, make sure that you have a plan. Now, I can definitely see where this may be work related for some of you because you don't want to end up without a job. Make sure before you go talk to this person, if you are having a work situation and you're trying to come up with a plan and you're trying to figure out what you should say and how you should say it to express how you feel about work, be patient, okay? Don't rush in with this. Be patient because you don't want to end up destitute or without a job. Definitely go within and get answers. And you may again be seeking advice from readers about what it is you should do in regards to this situation. I want to advise here just generally before you have any type of conversations about your job and it could impact your job or your career, have some money saved up. Make sure you have emergency funds in case something goes wrong here. Tell me about the Hermit card. We have the Tower card. So be aware that things may happen suddenly in your life. And if things do happen suddenly with your job or relationship or life in general, know that it is divinely guided to happen this way to usher you into where you are supposed to be going next. I'm going to clarify the Tower now. What is this Tower card about? But I definitely feel like you might be the one to blow up the spot. The image on this Tower card. And she's looking back like, yep, I did that. So you may be the one to blow up the spot. Which is why I'm telling you to kind of be patient and go within. It is clarifying the Hermit card. Be patient and go within before you go tell your boss off. Or if someone pisses you off at work, because I can see you arguing with someone here. I can see that with the Five of Wands. Maybe you're working on a project together and it's just too many people on the project. Maybe you just need less people on your project and you know you need to go talk to the boss about it, but you don't want to say the wrong thing because you know how people, especially if your boss is the King of Swords, he can be kind of mean and cutthroat. And he can kind of be like, well, if you feel that way, we don't need you on the project. And that's fine. Maybe I'll go do this project myself. Maybe I'll go do this project for a different company. You know, I feel like that's going to be your response if he comes at you like that. You're going to blow up your home spot. He or she. Let's clarify the tower. Page of Swords. Yeah, Page of Swords just dropped everything and pulled his knife off. I mean, I'm sorry, knife. Yeah, sword out. And I'm sorry, the imagery I'm getting from it, because you know you're going to the King of Swords talk, and it's like I come in peace, but I just need to let you know what's going on with Project X, because we can't get on the same page and we're not getting nowhere. We need to be able to work together. We have the Three of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, and he's coming at you kind of slick at the mouth, and you're like, You got the Page of Swords. You're like, Let me tell you something. Because the Page of Swords has information. Especially, they're like little mini spies. They've already gathered the information. So you probably already know what you need to say to your boss to kind of get a reaction. But make sure it's the reaction that you want. Okay? Okay. Sometimes people get fed up at work. I'm definitely feeling that energy here. And I mean, you got to do what's best for you. But again, my advice, just human to human, is to make sure you have your savings all nice and plump if you're going to go tell off your boss. Because I'm not seeing a really rational conversation here, honestly. Not yet. So let's clarify the Magician, please. We have the World card. Look, the Magician is all about taking action to manifest what it is. Meaning they got everything they need to create their reality, so they're creating their reality. They have every tool necessary to, and that's what I'm feeling like. Maybe, and this project doesn't necessarily have to be work. It could be any kind of project that you're working on with more than one person, or one or more persons. And you know, with the Magician card being clarified about the World card, you can be successful in this. If you've gathered all the information that you need, you've learned everything that you need to know, you can kind of be successful in this. Let's clarify. I always like to try and get a minor for the major arcana card. They have the King of Wands, and he's pointing at a map. He's like, look, now you're a king or queen, okay? It's not gender specific, but now you're a king, and it's just you, and you have the plan, and you're pointing at this map, and you're like, look, this is what we're gonna do. And you're talking to your cat, so everybody else is out the picture. All these people that couldn't really even get it together, and everybody had their cat, and the cats couldn't get along. So you probably kind of took your cat and bounced. You tried to work on it with just a few people. But I'm seeing sadness around that. That's not really popping either. So now, here you go. You're leveling up and you're doing it on your own. I also see some travel here. You may be going somewhere, or you may be trying to, and look, it's gonna, I mean, it goes good for you. You have the Sun card, which is the happiest card in the deck. It goes good for you. You'll be successful here. Be patient. Make sure you think things through. Make sure you go about things the right way. And I think you'll be straight. So let's see what's going on with this Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, because these guys. Yeah. Sadness. Again, the Five of Cups. Oh. Yeah. Someone walked away. I mean, maybe you've built with this person a lot and you have to make the decision to walk away. I mean, that's what I'm saying. And I mean, you're not happy about it. They're not happy about it. That's all I'm seeing for January right now is that you're not really happy about having to walk away. I mean, but let's see if we can get more on that. You do have new love coming in. There may have been something that caused you confusion or that was really, really burdensome on you. Maybe you found out that your person had multiple options. Or this is saying that you will have options here in the month of January or soon after. You walk away from something that was not making you happy. And so now you have many things to choose from and nothing in these bubbles like bad. It's not like you can pick wrong. There's a book, there's the Ace of Swords, there's some stars, a tree, a wand maybe, a castle, some money, a heart. So it's like, man, sometimes all those choices can be overwhelming. But what is it that you truly want? And you'll have it. And it may be new love because this is what's closing out our reading here. Ace of Cups, which is beautiful. So, to further close out the reading, I like to pull an oracle card, give you a prayer card, and an advice card. And that will be it. So this is for Virgo, January 2020. Your card says, dwelling in truth, I stand in the light of truth and embarking on an adventure. I savor the wonders of the world. I did see traveling here with the World card and the King of Wands, so you may be going somewhere soon. You got the Sun card that came out in your reading, so that's really showing you that something good is going to happen for you in January. You have success here with the Sun card and the World card, which is good. It's very, very beautiful, Virgo. Let's see what your prayer card is for the month of January. So the most important energy, please, for Virgo, January 2020. Being enough. This card says, the innermost heart says, you are enough. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change. No need to grow more deserving. You, yes, you are love. Being enough. I'm not going to read this other prayer card at the bottom of the deck, but I like to glance at it for overall energy, and it says self-sufficiency. So, again, maybe the working with 5, 6, 7 people not working for you. You definitely can be sufficient on your own. Now, for the advice. Virgo. Out of difficulties grow new beginnings. I trust the process. There you go. Your reading summed up. And it's a 7. So you already have 1, 2, 3 sevens in your reading. That's a very magical and divine number. So maybe Google that. Angel number 777. Bottom of the deck, you have I play with the world. A lot of the signs have been getting that. So I definitely, for me, sorry, I can't talk. For me, this means freedom and having fun and living your best life and having all those choices and choosing all of them. Well, that's all I have for you, Virgo. Have a good rest of your day.